All right, so we have some more. We have a high temperature fan coming, but it's not here yet. But what I do have is I did cut more pieces. Like I had this one board that's already partially finished. So we're gonna go get that stack and bring it in here and work on baffling. Okay, these we cut up on the sawmill the other day. We're gonna try to use those for shelving, but we need to dry them and then sterilize them. I think we're gonna stack that into our kiln box, but I think I gotta move the car first because I'm just gonna be like scraping up against it. All right, definitely need to get that sidewall down. It's a pain in the ass. Well, it's a pain in my back to load that straight over the top. But yeah, so what I was reading online, like iDry and some other kiln places, they said should leave, like this is for a big container drying box, but they said like 6 inches on either side. So is that 6 inches? There's a hand, probably a little bit less. I left a little room here. I'm gonna put a baffle because I didn't want the ends blocked. I originally had it up against here. But I'll put a baffle in here. And then there's a baffle that has to go across the top, and then I have to work on some baffling here. So there's my stack. And they said that the intent is to use this fan to pressurize this side, and then the suction side will pull a suction here, so there'll be a pressure difference across the stack. That's why we need to have a baffle up all the way to the roof or the top. So high pressure, low pressure, the air is supposed to want to go across and then come back down. So we have to build some bafflings for this. I don't know. Sound like the next thing to try before I get all the rest of my pieces to make a heater and see how hot we can get it. We'll try for some airflow. All right. I think I just have to start trying some things, but either I have to buy some more foam board, which is 20 bucks a pop, or I need to find some cardboard because I really don't need it to be a thermal barrier. I just need it to be air barrier. But I got some scrap wood just to start pondering. So I think like the fan's gonna be there, so I'm gonna put a baffle here to keep the air moving. I need a baffle down the middle so the air doesn't short circuit here. It has to get forced through the stack, and I think that's gonna be the top baffle so that the air gets pressurized on this side and has to go through the stacks, and this will be the low pressure side and somehow come back to here, a former fashion, and then the fan, which of course has to be like kind of sealed, so it will blow out this way. Oh, and then this has to somehow get